First recipe.
We are going to do our macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
We're doing a half a cup of raw cashews, 1 pack, the 14-ounce pack of the firm tofu, 3/4 cup of nutritional yeast flakes, 3 cups of water, and 1 large red bell pepper.
And we're going to be doing 2 tablespoonfuls of Braggs aminos, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 2 tablespoonfuls of lemon juice, 3 tablespoonfuls of olive oil, 4 cloves of garlic mashed.
And we're doing 1 large onion is going to be chopped, 1 tablespoon of savory seasoning, 1.5 teaspoon of sea salt, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 6 to 7 cups of whole grain macaroni cooked. So that is what we already have going, our macaroni, and we're gonna make our cheese sauce.
Oh, wonderful. So what do we start with?
We started with our tofu.
Okay.
Our tofu has been drained. Okay, we have it out here. We're gonna cut it up in little sections so we can put it into our blender. This is very easy to blend, so we don't have to cut it up very finely.
Okay.
So what I'm just going to do is cut it up into pieces and squares.
That is the cheese sauce, actually.
Yeah, nice. I always like watching different chefs with their knives.
Knife skills.
Yeah, with their knives.
Edgar's very good. He's our executive chef.
Yes.
All right, and then we're going to add the cashew.
We're going to add our cashews. These as well are raw, so that means they're not roasted, they're not seasoned. We are adding our own seasoning to this.
Why is that so important?
Why? Because then you get a sweet flavor, and you really don't want that sweet flavor from the cashews. You want them raw, so you get to dictate what they're going to taste like.
Gotcha.
Very smart, yeah.
Gotcha.
Very good.
Also, we have our nutritional yeast. This helps us with the flavor, with the coloring. This is amazing product right here. You have to have it in your pantry.
Yeah, it gives a cheesy taste. Not only that, but the B complex vitamin B12, B6, and all these vitamins.
Okay. And it seems like a must in a vegan chef's
It has to be a must.
Yes,
right?
yes. It helps out with a lot of recipes. With the flavor, with the
B12.
With the B12, all that comes into play.
Alrighty.
Gotcha.
We can add the water.
We're going to add our 3 cups of water into this.
And I think this is cooked. I'm going to drain this and get it prepared and ready for the chef.
Okay.
Let's see.
So we're going to get our bell pepper.
All right.
Okay? Our bell pepper is going to help us with that color. Okay? Easy way to cut our bell peppers. They're already divided naturally, so we're just gonna put our knife through it and cut around.
Gotcha.
That helps us to leave the seeds in there and intact, and our board does not get messy at all.
Yeah, because those seeds do
Our
make
seeds
a
are
mess.
right here. Okay?
Yes.
And again, we're gonna put this into the blender so it doesn't have to be finely chopped. We're just gonna help out our blender so it doesn't have trouble while we're blending.
Gotcha.
And from the bell pepper, we have our vitamin A, and also gives a color for the cheese sauce.
I love bell peppers.
Very delicious.
And if you can get these roasted, it adds that smoky flavor into your cheese sauce as well.
That's correct.
Nice.
Very
It's
good.
a nice smoked cheese. Good deal.
Now we're going to add our turmeric and our other seasoning, salt and cornstarch. Those will be going in here as well.
Okay.
And turmeric, you must have heard a lot about cumin, right? Or curcumin.
Yes.
Curcumin is a root that is used so much in the Eastern cooking. Lots of antioxidant, fights anti-inflammation, joint pain, arthritis.
Yep.
It builds the immune system. It's something you need to have in your kitchen.
Okay.
All right, chef, keep going.
And we're going to add our aminos. This helps also with the flavoring and gives us a little bit of sodium, but we're also going to add some more salt just to flavor it up.
Right.
Gotcha.
And those that are hypertensive, if they have high blood pressure, you need to watch the salt. But remember, cheese needs to be salty. And with this serving of mac and cheese, it's just about 100 calories. So it's not a problem. And of course, we don't have the cholesterol.
We have our oil.
Okay.
We're also going to add in here. It looks like it's a lot.
Yeah, I was just thinking
It's
this
just
is an
3
intense.
tablespoons.
I was like, this is an intense cheese sauce here.
But this cheese sauce is amazing. Why? Because we're making mac and cheese. This cheese could also be used for nachos as well.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's
multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose cheese, yeah.
Drink this.
And our garlics, we're gonna add our garlic in here as well.
Okay.
It's a very, very, very complex dish, but it's very, very easy to do. Why? Because everything goes into the blender, and we're gonna let it go.
All right.
As you see, the bell pepper has helped us get that nice color.
Cheesy color.
And the more it cooks, the more yellow it's gonna get because of that bell pepper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it look like the real thing.
All right.
Okay, so we have the pasta here. We're going to pour it out.
Okay.
And then we're going to fill it with the sauce.
sauce,
And then
okay.
we're going to bake.
Nice.
And then this recipe will be over. This is delicious. Kids love this recipe.
I love mac and cheese.
All right, let's just empty it out and we use. There
This
we go.
cheese goes in here. You can
Just-
smell it. Smell it. It smells like jalapeno cheese.
Okay,
It
let's
does
pour
smell
it.
like, yeah.
Let's pour it out and then we're ready to bake. And we're going to be baking this at 350 degrees for about an hour. We're going to fill it to the top so it becomes very cheesy.
350 for about an hour?
For an hour.
Okay.
So let's get it in there.
Let's see here.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Very good. All righty.
It's 350 for an hour. So